Take a deep breath, leave it, and let's talk about now moving a temple. All right, moving a temple, it's bigger, but it's the exact same principle. Okay, it's the same principle. What we're looking at here is of course going a lot deeper when you put your first corner down. You want to go all the way down, however far, to get try not to blow it up, okay? You go down to this level, and of course you've got your floor, you've got your dynamite, you've got your another floor. So let's just take it down, say 4 more. We're at 58 right now. See up here at the corner. So let's take it up to 54. Boom, and it's down. Oh, look at that. We went down a little too far. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're at 54. So this is where we want to put our first corner. 2, 3 corner block, and name it. Done. Oh, and I need to. Which way it faces? That is huge. So it's facing south. So let's go back and facing south. Okay. So that's kind of what I'm going to do. And click done. And I am going to go to here, and I'm just going to write that down somewhere. Desert temple facing south. We don't need that. Somewhere thereabouts, I think. That high enough. Got corner to corner. And now we want to go to our save block. Desert temple facing south. Detect, and if we did our homework, everything all right, we have our corners all the way down, and I believe, and this is, it'll actually fit. 32 by 32 are the parameters that you have, and a desert temple will fit within the parameter limits of the block. It's under 32 by 32. So you can go back and click Save. Desert Temple FS was saved. And I always, clean up my world and get rid of things that I have used. Sweet. What do you think? Is this a place to put? Yeah, I think this is a definite. I'd like for it to face, I think, this way. It's a bit gnarly because I can kind of put steps up to it, and yeah, that's where I want to take it. Can I give it an edge? There, maybe. Let's try it. We go to our load. Remember, you've got data, and that's some things that Mojang has as far as the Minecraft people, things that you could automatically load that they have. I'm not going to get into that. Save is to save things. Load is what we want right now. Corner block is what we already use, so we want to go to load. Desert temple facing south, and that one that was it, wasn't it? Sorry, me and my memory. Yes, desert temple facing south, except I butchered desert. I'm not a clerical person, obviously. We got it? Hello? Okay, and load. Woohoo! And it loaded it from that corner, and everything is up from there. So we want to take it down. Ooh, how far down? I don't remember. All right, 10. That's how high that I went to the Temple and look. So we want this to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 high. So we've got to come down some. It's 15. That was one too many. Minus 14. Done. Now, the face of this is, remember, it's south. And I don't want it to face south. Okay, I want it, yeah, I'd like to face this direction, I think. And then I'll kick it back this way if I need to, but I would prefer it face kind of down this slope would be kind of cool. So right now the face is south. That's why it always, remember, it always loads northwest corner. That's why I always put what face it has. So from the northwest corner loading, right now it's going to face south. And I don't want it there. I want it 1, 2, 3 places clockwise. You can count them. Remember, this is our 90 degree, this is our 180 degree, and this is our 270. If my calculations are correct, hope so. I want to take this 270 to have it facing south. Done. Now, of course, when you do that also, it just completely, you know, I mean, it shifts it to where northwest is here. That's our facing south, and it's way the wrong direction. So I want to take it south in my placement. And remember, this is east and west. This is north and south. South is positive, north is negative, east is positive, west is negative. So to take it south, I need to go to this, north and south, and let's go, say, 15. See what that does in our placement. I'm gonna go a few more. What would 18 look like? Yeah, I'm kind of liking that. I think I do want to go back some, I think, west. And west is our negative. Let's take it back 5. See how that looks in our placement. And this is going to wipe out maybe some of this down here because all of it is going to be taken and replaced. But hopefully it's not going to affect. Okay, we're going to have a bit of an effect there. Can I lessen that by taking it over this direction a bit more? I can. So let's take it south some more. Would 21 be too much? Let's look. Wow, this thing's so big. Huge. Yeah, I think that'd fit a little bit more because in some ways I would like to bring it back a few more off of that. I want a little bit more on the front. West a bit more. Let's go 7. How are we doing? Oh wow, this is just gonna fit. That's gonna change that some, but we can decorate it up a little bit. What do you think? Fits there, fits there. We got a little bit coming off of there. I don't want to mess with that any more than I have to. Let's see what we have done. It's just nuts. I'm trying to think if I want to go any higher. I don't think so. Load. But I do. See that? We have it facing the direction that we want to. Okay. 16. Load. And of course that's gonna, make it to where I have to wipe out the last one a bit. But I think I'll be just happier. Let me look at the face. Yeah, I am happier with that. fill commands. Yeah, fill commands. And I never can remember exactly everything. I think it's sandstone 1, and we want to take it to log 2. And 2 is what I want, and we're going to go slash fill tilde. These first 3 numbers, first one is west, second one up or down, third one is north. All negative. That's what I use. Now, here, let me explain it this way. So you have fill tilde. Tilde means from your point, from where you're standing, that is the direction it'll go. So tilde minus, that'll take it west. 0, that means up and down. Minus again, this is north. That's what that does. And the third set, east, positive, south, positive. Same way we've been doing and stuff. West is negative, north is negative, east is positive, south is positive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that's positive numbers. -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6. Those are negative numbers, all right? And then the center ones, it's up and down. Now, I always go, because these 2 are minuses, I always make this more down. So I guess a better way of doing this would be -1, and this one I always think of as up. So, you know, in my mind, this is what I always think of, right? The negative numbers are there, so I think negative with the central, and that's my down, and the positive, that's my up. So if you want to write this down, this is the easiest way for me to remember what this does, right? And I want to go say negative 12, negative, I want to go a ways down to catch that. 15, north. I want to go all directions because I'm standing in the middle of this. And so negative 12 will definitely catch everything. And here, 12, I don't have to go that far up. 10 and 12. Okay, that'll catch everything really easily. And I don't think those are too many numbers. It might be too much of a fill. You can only fill so much, like 5,000 whatever blocks. And yeah, we'll see if I went over. Now, the first number is what you want to put in. The first object is what you want to put in. The second object is what you want to take out. And I want to put in log 2, and it needs some kind of a number at the end, and it's just log 2, so 0 fits with that. And if it was a particular type of log, some of the, let's go to here, like sandstone, you would not put the colon like it has there. You would just have a space, sandstone 1, sandstone 2, in that regard. So here, if I wanted so I've got log 2, 0, because there's no other designation. You have to have some number there. Replace sandstone, and then you need to have which sandstone. And if we go to internet, what we're looking at is just sandstone. I need to have some kind of number here. If you don't have any kind of number, it can replace all the sandstone, which is really weird. And if it were, you know, chiseled or smooth, we'll get to that pretty soon in one of our other designations. So, and I always go all, copy, and if I did everything right, boom, that is what happens. You replace everything. So you don't have to go through and change everything. You just use a command and boom, you replace it. All right? So you are on your way to changing up everything. Now I want to change these, and I think those are sandstone 2. Anything sandstone 2 is what we're replacing. Sandstone, so we get rid of that. Sandstone 2. If we did everything right, and I always copy it, just so if I, you know, whatever I did wrong, I can put it exactly back and figure it out. But boom, there we go. All of our sandstone 2 has been changed to the planks. Now we open up our talk, we paste it in again, And this time I want to change sandstone 1. And the magma, they're just called MAGMA. You have to have a number, so you put 0, otherwise it won't like it. I copy it just so if I do something wrong, boom, and the magma blocks are changed. Now, actually, this is what I want to change the clay to, and I need to look up clay blocks. Here it is, clay blocks. And we have, oh gosh, this is just huge. This is way too much. Okay, wait a minute. I remember last time. Okay, now this one, I'm going to go ahead, copy, paste that. And because I don't want to that big long stained copy, whatever, that's too much. Let's go shortcuts, because as you have seen, I'm a lousy typist. Boom, there we go. Yeah, that's better. So I want to take the first one is the one I want to go to, clay 11. And I believe that one is clay 1, if I recall. Oh, how about that? Yes, I did see the orange. So I'll copy it again. That should change things. Bam, and it does. Woo woo! Now this, I'm just going to go find a yellow one and not mess with, the copy thing. Knock that out. Boom. And of course you could use some of those other blocks or however you want, but all of a sudden we have, except for I need to stairs, they're really weird to change out. They're and there you have it. Of course you could dress it up, do whatever you want to make it look good, but you've just got this Savannah Temple sitting on top of a floating mountain. Okay, geeking out, Minecraft, that's cool.